Hello guys, welcome. Today I'm going to do some live streaming. So the live streaming is, I don't know what to do, but at least I want to try uh, to see like getting the experiences, how a live stream will go. So for that, let's learn something new today, or we can do some work, or like we can solve some problems uh, in competitive programming, which can like make easy to get experience for you. So if you want to do this, then I think let's choose some website and get a good problem for that. I think to solving a good and easy problem can be good, and for that let's go to Codesep website to get a good problem and try to solve it. So let me open the Codesep. No, the Codesep is really a good website. I practice sometimes when I got time available. Like Codesep is really a good website. And I try to do some programming as well through this. But as like I don't get time, so that's why I did not do competitive programming much. But let's do have a problem. So they have something like, okay, they have January starters, something like that. But for now let's get some problem by search by tags. One of my subscriber requested me to make a problem on mol 3, but that time I can't do this because I don't get time. But today let's solve some problem if we can do something or something like that. Let's do some problem on 2D array. I think it will be better to do with that. Okay, so let me choose a problem. Both our accuracy is too much low, but at least we need to give it a try. Let's see this maximum plus plus problem. Okay, it's a maximum plus the problem as says that. So basically it says that you are given a grid. It's not necessarily non-negative. Okay, so basically it can contains negative numbers and integers g within rows and m columns. So if let's open the whiteboard so we can get a overview of the problem, how to solve this. Okay, whiteboard I think not available, but I think there is some. Okay, let's open this whiteboard. Later I think for live streaming and competitive programming, use of the Windows, so that for it will be better to create good like Microsoft has a good whiteboard. Okay, so now let's get the pen. Okay, now I will make it two dimensions so you can see that. Okay, so now we have a grid. Okay, we have a grid. Which contains integers g. So uh, if I take that, it's a row. So basically we have n number of rows and m numbers of columns, and between them we have non-negative, or basically in that we have both mixture of negative and non-negative integers g. So basically g belongs to minus infinity to infinity, because it is mixture of all elements or all integers in them. So now if we define that, now they are denoting that the integer in the cell of the grid by g ij, and the row and columns use one based indexing. So in the arrays we are doing zero based indexing, like the indexing will start from 0 1 2 3 like that, but in this array we are doing this by 1, like it start with 1 2 3 4. Now they are calling some. Okay, now let's denote the integer in the cell I gij. Okay, so one element is gij. Now it is connected. Now let's call a non-empty subset of cells of the grid a plus sign. Okay, let's call a non-empty subset of the cells. Okay, if it's called plus sign, then it's need to be valid all these condition, like it is connected. There is a central cell ij which belongs to the subset. Each other cell from the subset is either in row I or column j non-central, and the central cell is adjacent of the four other cells in all four directions. So basically we need to find a plus sign in which we have a element, basically a element in the central part. If we have this kind of array and the numbers in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now this is the central element. Now this is the central element. You can see that here 5 is the central element, and it is combining all the pluses by this way. Now if I calculate, like for this small array, its m is 3, and also n is 3, and the central part of the element is 0 1 2 3, and if we can see at the trace of this matrix, of the diagonal of this matrix, like 1 1 2 2. Okay, 0 1 2, not 1 2 3 4 5 6. So basically 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, it's a number 1 row, 1011. Okay, 1112 3, and it's a 2122. Okay, the central elements condition is 2 2. And if we take this row as fixed, then the other forces can be 1 2. You can see that 1 2. Okay, let me think. 1 2, then it will be the above the above array element is 1 2, will be the other element, like it's the connected element, and other one will be 2 1, like all the four combination 2 2 2 1. If we increase it one time, 2 3, 3 2. Okay, so we find that now the central element 5 goes to 2 2, and below it will got 3 2, and above it got 1 2, and in this direction it got 2 1, and in this direction we got 2 3. So basically 2 3. Now you can see that all the difference is not exceeding +1 or +1 or -1. So we can conclude that we have maximum array element, or we have a plus sign if we found all the indices in the array after doing a +1 and a -1 4 times, 2 times +1 and 2 times -1, and if that indices in the matrix, then we can call it's a plus. And you can see that you should find the maximum possible sum of the integers written in the cells belonging to a plus sign in the grid. So basically what you need to do is to find a maximum plus or maximum plus sign, or you can say that it's a plus sign which contains all the maximum elements, and after doing a sum, the maximum sum will be exceeded or will be equal to or greater than all other plus signs. So if I take that we have 1 2 3 plus signs and containing 5 elements in them, then sum of them will be max of this. So what we can do that, okay, first let's see the input. So first line denoting that it will be containing the t number of the test cases and the description of the test. The first line follows the two space separated integers n and m, and the n line follows the ith. This line contains m space separated integers gi1 to gim. Okay, so basically, okay, now if we can see that it's a 3 4, now it's contain all the minuses. Now in that, if we want to get our plus sign, we think about it as we can choose the middle row. After choosing the middle row, we can perform certain tasks to find out the plus signs, or we can iterating over it to do that. So first let's do the code first. Okay. Okay. Now I'm using Vim. Okay, now first line will be to space separated and m, and also let's create a array entire of okay. Now inlines follows, so and I plus plus for int j equal to 0, j less than 1 less than n and m, j plus plus. Okay. Now what we can do, take a element in scene, array ij. Now I think it's basic thing is done. Now let's save it. Okay, now if I g++ test.cpp, okay, 1 minute, using namespace std. Now it's done. A dot out. Now if I take one test case and 2 and 3, now let's take some elements. Okay, 3, 2, 6, and yeah, we can take 6. I think now it's okay to go. And okay, to do the okay, to do the implementation for the doing the plus part or something like that. So basic condition, we can conclude that if the value of m and n is 0, then we cannot form any kind of plus sign, so in that case we return 0. So if m equals 0, or you can say that m less than equals 0, and then or we can or also less than equals 0, then we can see out that 0. Okay, now if it is done, Now again there is some another condition, like the 3 cross 3 matrices can form the elements, 5 cross 5 can form the matrices or something like that. Basically what we can do, 3 4. So now let me read one time. Print a single line containing one digit, sum of a plus sign. Now I understand that it is okay. Now when it is containing like odd, so in that case like 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. So if we got that 2 2 2 2, so in that case can add it here. M less than equal to okay. Now in the else portion we can continue or getting the sum of this C out. The array M and A. Okay, the sum of the n does not, all test cases does not exceed 100. Okay, now we have an example input. So for that what we can do, -6 cannot be done, but here we can form a plus sign, and which sum will be 1 2 3 4. -6, it will be 2, and again if we perform 4 minus 4 is 0. So basically we are going to skip through all the elements or something like that. I think of when I got time available, like what service does not exceed 100. So now we have an example input. So for that what we can do, -6 cannot be done, but here we can form a plus sign, and which sum will be 1 2 3 4. Okay, now you can see that here it's a plus sign. if I do a thing that this is a plus sign and again it's a plus sign, so now if we can get this plus sign, so we can do something like that, iterating through the second row called n plus 1 row and getting the numbers or adding through it, like mm, if I can get the indices of this element, so basically the element of the first indices is 1, like 1 2 1 2, or one thing we can do is getting the middle element of that thing, so 3 plus 4 equals 7, so 1 1 is the middle element. So if 1 1 is the middle element, then we can eliminate other 4 ones in the corners, and if we do I think we don't take much time for it. Instead I will take a look at the editorial, so I think that will be better because I have some task as well and I will learning how to do it. Okay, let's see it. Okay, basically I take a look at the solution, so don't mind because I don't want to doing so much time in it, instead taking a look at it. Okay, basically they take a vector and doing the vector there.